Is that what the fuck's going on right now? This is actually kind of crazy.
To be honest with
Allegedly,
all
of
of you,
course.
I really want to tell you everything, but unfortunately right now, I have been instructed by my attorney to wait for more of the legal procedure
They're
to
cooked.
unfold. So one day I will be able to tell you the full story. But for now, I just need to let you know that I will no longer be a part of VShojo.
Holy
If you give me a
shit.
moment of your time, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I
Talk
know
to
for a
me.
lot of people right now that this might be the first time you were ever watching me. I became a
Don't ever play me like that, Ironmouse. I've been sub to you for about 60 months. You understand? I'm a motherfucking Ironmouse supporter. Don't play with me. My fault. I'm sorry. I'm a tier 3 sub. Not tier 3, but I've been there for a minute. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. Bro, I'll be trying to time my resubs. Sorry, I apologize. Hi, YouTube. Hi. I'll be trying to time my resubs when she's streaming. And like maybe she'll look at the chat and then she'll be like, oh my God, thanks for the resub, Kenji. I'll be trying my best. I know y'all motherfuckers do the same. You're not slick. I know you do it because I do it. There's no way you don't.
VTuber because I really wanted to make friends. I was very lonely due to the fact that I have a primary immune deficiency disease called CVID.
Damn.
I basically have a low to near non-functioning immune system, which means I get sick a lot.
Holy
And it
fuck.
caused me to remain isolated for long periods of my life. So then I found streaming, and I thought about giving it a try because I wanted to see if I could make some friends online, because I honestly couldn't ever leave my room. I never really expected to grow an audience or anything.
Chat, what's your excuse, chat? Fuck is your excuse?
It was one of the last things on my mind. I just thought that I would stream to, 5 to 10 people and just hang out from time to time, make some friends, play games, and just continue on with my life. But unfortunately, I was too scared to stream with my face.
Aw.
So a friend of mine recommended that I try an app called FaceRig that would allow me to use an anime avatar to stream. And that's how I started VTubing.
That's crazy,
It took me a
bro.
while to take it seriously and even begin to think about maybe being able to grow a community and even make this a career. I think I really started to take it seriously around the time when I was approached to join VShojo, and it was through VShojo that I was able to grow into the Ironmouse that I am today. When I was approached in 2020 and asked to join VShojo, it seemed like a good idea, but I honestly did not know if I could ever be a corporal VTuber because I felt like I just couldn't.
Aw.
In my mind, I saw myself as unhireable, which is why streaming worked for me. I had no boss, no strict rules, I had no hours, no expectations. It was all up to me.
I'm side-eyeing because the company came to her. You know what I mean? That's why I'm side-eyeing. It doesn't make sense that a company would come to her and then fucking... That's just crazy to me. You know what I mean? That's kind of... Chat, this is wild, bro.
And due to the fact that I have lived my life chronically ill and being unable to do much of anything, I just felt like there was no way that anyone would ever take me or want me. For a while, I was struggling to make a decision because I was afraid about my anonymity and afraid about trusting people because
Same.
I felt like every time I put my trust in people, it always ends in grief for me. So I
Real.
was worried about expectations and a million and one other things. But I ultimately decided to join VShojo. It really pains me that I am unable to fully explain why I am leaving.
I wonder if we'll find out like later in the future. You know what I mean? In the future, I wonder if like everything comes out and then she could talk about it. She probably can't talk about it now because there's like some legal proceedings. You know what I mean? Because this is huge shit. This isn't like little shit chat. This is huge.
But for right now, here's what I am allowed to share with you. I would always be told how important I was for the company. And I was always told that I was needed in order for the company to succeed. Although that was very positive to hear, It put a lot of pressure and a lot of stress on me to the point where I felt guilt tripped into
Dude.
signing. I felt responsible for everybody. I felt responsible for staff
It's a lot
and
of pressure,
talent
bro.
alike. And I felt like if I didn't do this and if I didn't stay, I was hurting everybody and I was destroying everybody's life.
See, this is fucked up. I mean, there's a lot of pressure. I don't know, bro. There's a lot of talented streamers in VShojo, but when you think of VShojo, I feel like Ironmouse is the first to come to mind. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's I don't know, that's a bad.
But this didn't feel right with me, and I began to feel extremely uncomfortable. As my viewers know, privacy has always been one of my biggest concerns. I've had a lot of scary experiences in my life, so one amazing thing for me was the fact that VShojo handled all my payments, and it meant that I never had to give out any of my personal information.
Oh no.
So that was always a blessing to me. As time went on, I decided that I wanted to try to start pulling out my remaining funds because I wanted to start taking over.
Yo, what if they hit her with like, hey, we don't got it. We don't got it. Like the funds you was, what you talking about funds? We don't even got that. Nah, I think you miscalculate. Imagine a company hits you with that bullshit.
My own finances, this is what led me to this point. Throughout the years, Connor and I have raised around $4 million for the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
Shout out them,
The
bro.
majority of the money raised is through Tiltify at events like the Cyclothon, the charity auction, and other miscellaneous events that we've had. However, because of the success of my first subathon, I decided to donate half the earnings of my following 2 subathons to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. The first time I tried this, it worked great. Over 200,000 people supported me, and because of that, we raised over
That's so dope.
$350 to the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
I kind of always want to do a charity stream chat, but I don't really know, like, I don't know what charity, like, we should donate to. I don't know, like, I'm real skeptical about that shit. We talked about it in an old YouTube video. I don't know if y'all remember that shit, but like, bitch, I'm scared a motherfucker gonna pocket the money and then like it's gonna go to someone else and not the what's it called? You know what I mean? Not the, my fucking dad called me. Get your ass, I wanna fucking work in here. What's it called? I'm always scared of the charity, it's non-profit type shit. I don't know how charities work, bro. I just feel like it's some asshole that's gonna take the money and they'd be like, all right, here's $2 for the charity. I'm just gonna take the rest. You know what I mean? Like, do we know if the money's going to the place it's going? That's why I'm always kind of skeptical of like charities and shit.
Because the money came
Someone said brain research. Well, yeah, now I have a cause, I guess, huh? Fuck me, dude.
from my Twitch revenue, instead of a Tiltify link, it required VShojo to make the donation on my behalf. They promptly sent the payment, and the subathon was a huge success. So I decided to do it again the next year. My last subathon was one of the biggest events I've ever done.
She broke the record for like #1 streamer subbed, right?
The support was overwhelming, and I ended up getting over 300,000 subscribers.
That was huge.
And breaking the all-time sub record. But this also meant that we had raised $515,000 for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I once again asked VShojo to make the donation on my behalf, but unfortunately, still a year later, VShojo has not paid the charity. The Immune Deficiency Foundation means the world to me. Connor and I have both spent a ton of energy, time, and resources raising money for charity. And we're both so proud to be able to say,
I mean, after a year, what's the excuse? Do we have any like legal lawyers in here that know like what is the holdup after a year? Is there any like actual reasonable excuse for it? Because if not, VShojo's kind of cooked. The whole company itself it's fucked, bro. VShojo, no, it's fucked. No, lawyers speak up. There's no reason. I mean, for years is ridiculous, bro. You know what I mean? That's kind of crazy. I think it's fraud. You think so? Alleged, of course, chat. But yeah, no, this is crazy.
That we've raised nearly $4 million for charity. We almost always raise money for the Immune Deficiency Foundation. They help people with primary immune deficiency diseases, or PI, which are inherited disorders where a part of the body's immune system is missing or doesn't function properly, which makes people like me more prone to infection.
I gotta say allegedly so I don't get fucking sued.
And this includes over 450 different conditions. The Immune Deficiency Foundation is a charity that is near and dear to my heart and has a particular significance in my life. When my health first started getting really bad, the Immune Deficiency Foundation helped me immensely when I really had nowhere else to turn. I was terrified, I was lonely, and I was confused. I honestly didn't really know what was going on.
This is fucked up, bro. This is super sad. Someone in chat said, if it's an emergency action on where the company needed the money, then it gives them an excuse and they just was a healthy company and still didn't pay. That's a count of fraud. I see. No, not a lawyer, but I've looked into fundraiser events before. There is zero reason for any payments to be delayed that long. For a year is crazy, right? As soon as the sub money comes in, you're able to donate to charity directly, immediately, either online or with check. Takes a few weeks. Wow.
And I never ever want anyone else to go through that. This entire situation has broken me. I just wanted to do something good and to give back to a community that helped me. But unfortunately, that's not the case.
What I don't understand is why would VShojo even play around with one of their biggest talents and with that much money? You know what I mean? Especially with a fundraiser that's like a charity that is so close to the streamer as well. Obviously, it wouldn't make it any better if it wasn't. But what I'm saying is that just why the fuck would they do that? Greedy? You think so? Greedy. Oh, let me pull up chat so motherfuckers don't think I'm like what's it called? Greedy. So true. Greed. Right. Literally like make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. Pure greed. That's crazy. Greed, mismanagement. I don't know, bro. Absolutely agree. It's fucking wild.
As much as I would like to continue to talk about this, unfortunately, I can't.
I feel bad, bro.
So, to recap, I believe that I am owed a significant amount of funds, which I have not been paid. And most importantly, the Immune Deficiency Foundation is owed over $500,000 from VShojo.
Damn.
I really wish that I could tell you more, but right now, I have been advised to wait for legal proceedings. As of right now, I am an independent VTuber. I am at a loss of what to do right now. I'm kind of processing everything. I'm very sad and very confused. Once again,
This is fucked,
I
bro.
want to apologize to the Immune Deficiency Foundation and to my community who has shown so much support to me. I also wanted to say that all the ad money made from this video